Okay, please, please. This episode. Didn't my man Tada real 30 year um I know where this is going already. It's uh, ah ah okay, yeah, this is uh mm, yeah, I know. I'm making a lot of noises right now, but I'm they did my man Tada real dirty in this episode. Oh, that ending got me so upset. Like, yo, by upset I meant like not in like yo I'm crying or anything, but in like upset like this man got real banged up in the last the final few minutes. Like, oh my god. Okay, um, um, let me not complain and just tell what this episode is. This episode, no means was bad. Okay, it was a good episode, but they make my man Tada real dirty in this episode, and I know it's for plot convenience and everything, but still, that was bad. Like, my man Tada, like, my dude. So basically, first half of the episode is basically Charles getting like everybody gets introduced to Charles. And Charles is this one perfect guy, one perfect being. Like every single romance anime has that rival romance guy who comes out of nowhere and be this perfect guy, perfect animal. Like he's ready for this shit and he's like, yo, looking at me? You looking at me? I'm that perfect guy. If you want the girl, you gotta go through me. That's basically every romance anime basically I've seen so far. Like everyone, not everyone, but at least most of them that does that. Like for example, let's take the example of something like Masume. Like I said, Masume Kuno Revenge. If anybody has seen that, they did that and that. And then there was another. There are a lot of romance anime to do it in. Like, for example, in Toradora. And then, I'm not saying that in a way any of these animes are bad. But when they do this trope, it just pisses me off because there is that one perfect guy like who everybody gets like, you know, uh, uh, yeah, it pisses me off. I'm sorry. If you guys like that plot convenience, I'm sorry, but it really pisses me off to see that. And by what I mean that they did dirty this man Tada in this episode is basically this is a whole party going on. There is a whole party going on, and within this party, they spot Teresa, they spot Alec and Charles, these classmates. And all of these classmates, they get separated. Teresa gets separated. Tada gets separated. Tada goes to take pictures, and Teresa sees gets this Rainbow Shogun thing, and goes to take that, goes down to visit that shrine. Basically, rain starts dropping and these two go on the shelter just like episode 1, and you could literally see these two like sitting and doing romantic stuff. And let me just put a theory before I go forward and say what I really didn't really got me like, oh, this man got dirty. Basically, I'm thinking that picture you see, the black and white picture where there are three people, I have a feeling that Teresa's nanny is one of those three people. Yeah, those three people in the picture you see with his grandpa. There are other two people. Basically, I have a feeling that the nanny in the picture is the grandpa's best friend, and basically, she is Teresa's nanny. I just have that feeling. Like I just have that feeling. Like I know. I just have that feeling. Because the way they were connecting it, like, yo, my grandpa used to say that about the star thing, and even Teresa was like, my nanny used to say about the star thing, and I'm like, yo, is this connecting to that one picture, that one black and white picture that is stuck to the wall? Because I have a feeling that this is gonna go down. Like, you'll see this file episode come by, and Teresa just leaves the country and everything. Next thing you know, the grandpa is there, the nanny is there. Oh my god, I just had that feeling that that's gonna happen. Like, somehow the grandpa and nanny are gonna meet together, and that's how the story is gonna end. Like, Teresa and Tada getting together. That's how the story is gonna end. That's my prediction, at least. But anyways, that's just prediction. Let me talk about this episode. Let me continue talking about this episode now. Now, they were building up, like, they did dirty. Like, they really did this man dirty. Like, this man was like, thank you for taking care of Teresa. Have this. Oh, oh, my dude Tada. My dude Tada is realizing he loves Teresa. My dude Tada is realizing that he loves Teresa. He's realizing it. He's realizing it. He's hands down realizing he loves Teresa. And he just like he looks at Teresa leave, and he's like, am I not perfect enough? Am I really, like, I could imagine Tada just imagining in his head, like, am I not perfect enough? Am I really that one person who's just gonna lose everything? Like, am I really gonna lose her? Like, like you could see his expression, and you could even see Ijuin come in, and Ijuin was like, you looking at this man, and it kind of like Ijuin's expression. It wasn't like he knows when Tada is like this. He knows he has seen Tada like this, and the only time he has seen Tada like this, in my opinion, would be at his father and mother's funeral. I would say that's the only time Will Ijuin has seen Tada like this, and I would clearly say that Ijuin is gonna play a huge part in this arc. I'm clearly saying that, like, Ijuin is gonna play a huge part in this whole arc. I hands down want to say this, because the way this is gonna go, has to be Ijuin, because he is Tada's best friend, and always the best friend plays the biggest role when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, the best friend is the one who plays the biggest role of all when it comes to romance animes, and we have seen this in lots of romance animes. We have seen this, that the best friend is the one who plays the biggest role in breaking or making a romance like couple. Like, it's their job most of the times. And the next episode is titled "It's Okay If You Cry." Now, that's interesting. I'm gonna say that's interesting. That is very interesting. I also want to say that our princess is gonna leave after studies, which is kind of looking the hard for me with the ending, how they're going. I just see that happening, like the grandpa and the nanny meeting, and that happening. I just see that happening. I bet you that I see this happening in episode 12. I bet you I see this happening on episode 12. Like, the grandpa and the nanny meeting, it's happening. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Either that's gonna happen, or there's gonna be a wedding crasher. That's basically one of two things that's gonna happen. I'm making a prediction here. Like, yeah, that's one of the two things that's gonna happen. Either this arc will end with grandpa and nanny meeting about episode 9 or 10, and then the final episode is the wedding crasher, or yeah, like, my dude, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just too excited for this. Like, this is getting exciting, but at the same time, they're doing dirty to my man Tara. I don't like it when they do dirty to the main character. Like, they really just, like, romance anime really does that, and I that's what I really am, like, upset about most of the times. Anyways, let me know what you think about Tara Falls in Love episode 5, I think so, 6. Okay, this is episode 6. So this is episode 6. There are only 5 episodes. Wow, I didn't even realize this is episode 6. Okay, episode 6 of Tada Loves comes to an end, and let me know what do you think about my prediction. Do you have your own predictions? Let me know about that, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.